What up, what up? Apparently the app doesn't want to do the things like it's supposed to do. It's supposed to make noise. And it's just decided, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. No thanks. It's kind of rude, actually. But it's all right, though. We're good. We're good here. Late stream, great stream. Went in to do some oil change stuff for the PC or for the car, and it sucked because oil changes. And then found out while I was there that guess what? You wanted an oil change? Bet you're also gonna have to get new brakes. And considering we're going on a road trip, new brakes are kind of important. So, yay. $977 later, we out here. Popping in some StarCitizen. So, Young Fuego, Old Grand Tad, good to see you. No One Reviews, how you doing? Or No Man
Reviews.
Appreciate the likes, fam. How you doing? How's your day? How you feeling? What's going on? Waiting for the game to load. It's just deciding to wait. Make me wait. It's making me wait. Just in case you don't want to let me in right quick. It's rude, actually. It's quite rude. Quite churlish, disrespectful, rude, earthing. But let hop back in. What's this? Patrick with the 50 bits? Appreciate you, Patrick. Is this game still an alpha? Yes. It's not going to be an alpha. It's not going to be out of alpha for at least a year. Some change, I think. I feel like we're still waiting for like 5 star systems to be added. When that's what they're aiming for, is 5 star systems and a bunch of different game mechanics that aren't in yet. So I don't foresee it happening sooner than Squadron 42 releasing. Now, mind you, Squadron 42 is in polish, which means that they can be doing a lot of stuff in the background to make that look better while also making StarCitizen good. So, I mean, I feel like it's possible that we get it around the same time as Squadron 42, like our good buddy Meathead Militia mentioned yesterday. Still the principle of it. Like, I don't expect it. It'd be nice. Because for all intents and purposes, Squadron 42 will be the seller for StarCitizen. I see you, Spencer. What up? Squadron 42 will be the selling point for the MMO aspect of the game, StarCitizen. So hopefully they follow through on that. Hopefully we get it. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, I'm surprised. Aaron, what up? I see you with the Assassin's Creed logo. Good choice. Fantastic choice. Slick, what up? I don't like to call people out, but I feel like people prefer it. Rofus, I see you, what up? Really? Is the Twitch chat not connected? Great! It's always one thing. It's always one thing that just decides to not work smoothly. And how dare you open up that app? We had Firefox as the primary. I don't need to log in on Firefox. Windows trying to make Edge the primary browser. It's like, no. I updated the stream PC to Windows 11, which just is going to make life so much easier. So much easier. Set default. Thank goodness. Like, when using Firefox as the primary for a hobby, and we got Wardo Anims. Ooh. Notifications are in the way, and they were trying to block me from viewing your excellence. I don't appreciate it, really. But let me click log in again. Let me just leave this page and then come back in, because I think it's playing right now. Okay, like, can we just go back in and do it again? Like, it's like, hey, man, you didn't actually log in. It's like, I didn't get the right browser. Boom. See, I just click authorize and I'm done there. See? All this extra work these other browsers trying to make me do, man, I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. So now we should be able to open close and reopen the chat box with actual chat. I see we got Patrick in here. Hello, good to see you. We got Rofus, what up? Vet Raptor, good to see you. With that Meyer squint. That Meyer face squint. I think I know that one when I see it. All right, back. Thank goodness. All the chat should be there now. Yay. All right, so let's just get rid of that. Stand up. Sus? What's sus? I don't know what you're talking about. Or is that the emo? Is the sus? I mean, it does make a lot of sense. It does feel like, whoa, 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 time out. Time out. Hold on. Hold on. Better. Hold up a second. Let me ask you a question real quick. Like, what you doing? What are you doing? Emote is a sus emote. I had that feeling after like reading it for a second. I was like, what's sus? I'm not sus, but the emote might be. That makes sense. Makes a whole lot of sense. Hey. I like tapping F to quickly get out of that view. It's nice. It's real nice. Also, I should be able to go get my coffee here shortly because I set the coffee to warm. So hopefully the coffee is warm and ready for me to go grab it real quick. Cause
Reasons.
we're going mining. There it's sus because we're going to roast copian. I mean, we might have to get some roast copian. I don't make the rules. Really? The rules are not things that I make. I'm just present for them. Now, what I want to find out is, can we go and do like one quick load, right? Because if we can get a quick load of the mined ore that we can pull up with the golem. I feel like we still need to go to Mike L1 again for the ship because I feel like the golem is still there, but we'll find out. Please provide the rum with the roast copian. I mean, I will try. I can't make any promises. Like, we can't guarantee that there's going to be rum there. You know what I mean? Nothing, you know what I mean? Also, wish me luck on the stream PC surviving this transition to Windows 11. We're hoping it works. We don't know for sure whether or not it's going. What? We don't know whether or not it's going to yet. Like, we're hoping that it does, because you know, everyday streams kind of would be nice if we could have them working. You know what I mean? Like, have them being so smooth. You know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. Blah 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 blah. Yakety schmack. See, we could just do this all day. Upgrade versus fresh install. See, I wanted to fresh install, but I have too much set up for the stream PC for a fresh install. I don't think I'd be calm with a fresh install. I'd be frustrated. There's a bunch of stuff that we already have set up that works, and then I don't have to add in a bunch of other stuff for. Versus if we did a fresh install, I'd have to reinstall Meld, I'd have to reinstall Ground Control, TikTok Live Studio, Stream Deck. I'd have to redo all of the stuff, or like find it, like get Dropbox, and just like do a lot of syncing. And it's just like, you know, let's just update, and then we don't have to worry about all that. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. All right, we should be here. What up? So the fresh install Windows 10. See, I wanted to do Windows 10, but Windows 10 kept warning me like,
hey man, you know we're not gonna have any support after October, right?
I was like, all right, cool, whatever. And I actually thought the stream PC couldn't get upgraded to Windows 11. And then come to find out, it's really just, it was a motherboard setting that I had to change in the BIOS. I just had to change the setting. It was like, oh no, you good. And then Windows 11 just popped up in Windows Update. Like, hey, you want to install Windows 11? It's like, bitch, yes. Make my life easier. Like, stop warning me and complaining. A tech head, what up? How is your fortune treating you thus far? Also, who was lurking all night? We got Jay Jeter with the follow. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Mushadire. I see you, fam. Good to see you. Mushadire. I don't know what it means. It just sounded nice. Appreciate the follow, man. Good looking out. Moshito. AM with the lights. Good looking out. Good looking out. Oh,
Damn, Jeter with a galaxy getting galactic with this.
golly. Appreciate you. I ain't seen the galaxy in a minute. Good looking out. Thank you much. Give me some hype in the chat, please, and thanks. Golly. Sheesh. Is that a Polaris just chilling? Just out there above Microtech like it's nothing? Hey, appreciate you stopping back in. Appreciate the love, Jay. Thank you much. A galaxy is
Not a game.
good looking out. Thank you very much. I love how we are literally in the spaceport, so that's just the city that we get to see from this view. Let me see what we pop one of these. Which one of these? There it is. I knew I had one of these. It's in the background. That was like properly sufficient to like. Yeah. I want to set one of these just to get a quick screenshot of like your boy back here in the back, and then yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. We got it. That's all I was worried about. Just wanted to make sure I got that screenshot so we can get the fanciness of it. I don't know which hangar I'm gonna pull up. I want to see what ships we already have stored here, so we don't have to like hunt for ships.
The ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Retrieve. We got the Golem. Oh, we already brought the Golem here. Let's go. And the other one's in Mike L1. Bet money.
Bet money.
Dubs. I think it's the Zeus that we brought here initially. Yeah, we brought the Zeus here so that we can make a life easier. But I think today I'm going to try my best to focus on flying nothing but the Golem, because I want to know if we can refine, but also, actually, this is a thing that I can test to see whether or not we have made Microtech our home base or Orison. If we go to the vehicles, we hit the drop down for it real quick. Hey, I see you, Ivan. What up? How you doing? And then we go to the Golem. I think it wasn't here last time I checked, but I want to check it just to be safe. Libraries empty. Yeah, we're probably at Orison. That makes sense. And then we close this. Pizza Mangler. You mean mangling pizza, fam? Why?
Welcome to
Matthew
the ASOC
Matcha?
vehicle retrieval system.
I'm a matcha, brother. Get some matcha. Chill out. Get some matcha.
Selected. Stand by.
I know it's probably not matcha, but it looked like the M-O-Chia. Mochia.
Your vehicle
It's a lot of ways that could be said, but it sounded nice. I like the matcha, man. Just that matcha. Let's chill out. Get some matcha. You know what I mean? All right, give my medium hang. Let's go. So we can get the Golem. We'll dip. We'll find some mineable stuffs. And then see where we can go. 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 See where we can. See where we can go. See where we can go. See where we can. See where we can go. See where we can go. See where we can. 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 I don't think it wants us to engage. Let's just go ahead and hit the store because I'm good on that. I'm good on that. I'm absolutely good on that. No thanks. Let's just store that, bro. I ain't in the mood. I ain't in the mood. I'm not in the mood for any of that. I'm gonna let them hold that. You can hold that. You can hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. All right, so now that we got the proper hanger back, let's try this again. Let's see if they can bring us a Golem without melting the bottom of it, maybe. Could be a good idea. If you could not break my ship in the process, that'd be dope. I would appreciate it. So let's go here. And then, like, we stand. We get the nice little camera view outside of it. Just angle it down. Let's see what we're looking at here. Matter of fact, I'm going to walk away and let it come up. See, I knew I could trust and believe that we would get a decent one. What up, Mezcaf? How you doing? How you feeling? How you feeling? I see you, James. How you feel? All right, let's get in here. Let's get in this golem. So the question now returns. We may have to check it tomorrow. I don't know how quickly we can get into a good mineable spot. Let's check and see if we can find out in chat if anybody knows of a good spot. I love how the overlay for the text changed as we got into the ship. It's a small thing, but it's a big thing at the same time.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Zori, what up? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Your sparkiness. All right, so let me hit this.
Engines online.
Yo, engines, give me the. Yeah, the hanging request. We out. Ooh, I keep forgetting that this thing dips, bro. Like this thing is on the move. You know what it is? It's gem time. If you are rocking out with the joys of box, let me get your free gems. Get your free. What the? Let's stop it. I ain't even pressed. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna set. I'm gonna move this. Set the cruise. Take up the landing gear. Tilt it up. Leave this view.
Landing gear up.
And then I'm gonna open the AMD app because like it keeps like trying to tell me. I keep turning off like the overlay. Turn it off again because I don't appreciate it. I'm tired of having to turn it off. I don't appreciate the overlay in the first place. I don't use the overlay. It's kind of rude. So like fix it, bro. Oh snaps! I see Rabbit. Ray, what up? How you been? It's been a minute. Good to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. It's been a while. It's been a while. A while. Good to see you. Hey,
Yo,
how you been? How's your day? How you feel? What's up? What it is though? What's up? Let me get all right, now it opened. Let me turn off this overlay because I'm so tired of this silly overlay. This thing's just like, let me tell you a thing. Like, bro, no. I don't want another thing. Stop it. Stop with the recording. Stop with the overlay. I don't care about the keybind. Stop it all. Okay? Okay. Thanks. Okay. Okay. Now I do like that I can change the bitrate in the AMD joint, but it's like I'm still not trying to use the AMD joint. Yeah. All right, so let's see. I may switch to using this instead of the other thing. I thought I had turned it off entirely, though, the settings, because I don't think it appreciates that I was like, stop it, I don't want that. Hotkeys. With a follow with Sleepy. Queen Beats, appreciate you. Turn that off. No hotkeys, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Appreciate it. Because the Alt-R that I use to prep the ship keeps doing things in the AMD software. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm not trying to do that. Turn off the in-game overlay. Lego. Done. So much little stuff. Thank goodness. All right, now I know that I see that we got a driver update. Probably not to update too soon, but I already got the game up and I'm not doing that right now. How you doing, Sleepy Queen? How's the beats treating you? Coda Kid, what up? All right, so let me see if we can find, because we could just like go where the Copian are. Because I feel like we can just go to like the Kingdom Hearts 3 joint, like the little location in here somewhere, and then just kind of like fly there, and then find our way to some Copian and also some money, because I like money. That's not it. That's it. Let's go. Route it out. Route. Off Duty Nation, what up?
What name game? Game name the same name game?
Map UI looks good now. Yes, they update the map UI and it looks amazing. I refuse to believe that you're a loser though, so I'm not calling you a bum-ass loser. And if I do call you a bum-ass loser, trust and understand that the only reason I'm doing so is because your name is visually bum-ass loser. So I don't need you to come in here like,
How dare you call me a bum-ass loser?
you chose that username. Did 2 things to avoid that overlay. Alt F to turn on my ship. Nah, see, I don't even mind. Like, I just typically don't like other apps taking my keybinds. Like, that's just a personal thing. It's like, how dare you? Like, you know I'm doing something. Like, stop playing. Stop playing games with your boy. It's not very nice. Okay? Jules, what up? How you doing? All right, you better let me. See, that just says Microtech. I don't appreciate the fact that I have something selected. And it's just like, you know, we don't believe you. We don't believe you. That's not what you wanted. How dare you? How dare you act as if you know what I wanted when you obviously are not sure? Rude.
Rude.
Haven't played like 3 years ago. They're making a lot of progress. Oh, they're making stupid amounts of progress, loser. Again, I'm trying not to call you a bum-ass loser. We'll call you Bam or Bow. What up, Bow? So yeah, Bow. They've been doing a lot of stuff to update the game. This year, they wanted to focus on stability. And they started the year off with, like, we got a bunch of different mission types now. So, like, they have missions now that let you do a bunch of interesting stuff that we couldn't really do in the game before. So let me just turn this off and then just choose a different location. Just cancel that and see if it'll let me, like, ankle down and, like, look at it anyway. Hellas Regret, Great Cat Stand Production, Op Center. I don't know what the Op Center is, man. I'm trying to go to it. Now, I do want to go to the data center. I want to find the specific data center that I need to go to. And it looks like it might be in this range of spots. I think Lala's home. If it's a Lala, yo, see, there it is. There we go. We can find what we're trying to go to. Just hopefully we can get it done before we hit the boom. There it is.
Let it go.
Happy beginning. How beginner friendly is the game? Not really beginner friendly. They do have a tutorial now that gives you a lot of information on how to get started, but it is still it's a lot. Doing pretty well, Jules. Thank you for asking. Appreciate you. But it's gonna take some time. No matter how much you play, it's gonna take you some days to get a lot of the stuff. Even if you finish with the tutorial, there's gonna be some stuff that you gotta do. And a lot of it comes with playing. Getting an idea of how the feel of it is. Like, there's some stuff that they haven't really adjusted that is going to make the new players frustrated, and that's just part of the process, sadly. But that's partially because it's still not done. And right now, it is in alpha state. It will be finished over time, as long as the company still exists. They're going to be focusing on making sure that the game is as awesome as it can be. The things we're looking forward to right now are next month, I believe, is Fleet Week, which is going to be a bunch of interesting new stuff. That's why I'm watching streams to learn. Fair enough. But there's going to be a bunch of new, not necessarily new, it's like a bunch of celebration stuff. Like, every Fleet Week is like, here's our military. They're going to basically take the military in game and land at, like, park at different stations for different amounts of time. Right? They're going to park and then party, and they're going to show off the fleets and, like, hey, look, we're awesome. Military's awesome. Yeah. Right? Like, essentially some in-game propaganda type stuff. Oh, y'all are shooting at me. I don't think I've seen that yet from that location. Had not been fired on by the data center. Good to know. Like, preferably not getting shot at, but it be like that sometimes. Luckily, we're still here. Players will go out and ram the military ships and then get crime stat. Yes, they're gonna do that. That's not even a thing we can change. People are gonna do silly stuff. Wait a minute. There we go. We have to turn that mode off so that we can get the shield systems back. Let's go this way, because those, I feel like, are turrets. We don't want to deal with turrets right now. We want to go to that, because further out is where we're going to find the goodies. And when I say the goodies, I'm referring to... Is my landing gear still down? Golly. How do we even go this far with the landing gear down? No wonder I was moving slow. We get to watch the javelin blow them up. Yeah, they're gonna get exploded. But the tutorial does a really good job of giving you some of the basics on how to like get flying, right? Like, get out of the bed, go find some stuff. Wait, are those Tundra Copian? If they are, we're gonna fight them right now. Yeah, we're not really wanting to fight the Tundra Copian, but considering how hard they are to find, we are not turning down the opportunity to get some free Copians. And ooh, let me turn that cruise control off, because boy, let's not hit the ground, please and thanks. Thought we turned it off. Let me go ahead and turn that speed down, because I think it's not really deciding to, you know, move at a reasonable pace. And also my scroll ain't doing it, so I'm a little concerned, but it's all right though. We'll get there. Heard the Aurora torpedo doesn't work on the Polaris anymore. What? More like Citizen Star today? I mean, maybe. I want to be a star. A big, bright, shining star.
Phrasing?
It's right there. I had to do it. So let's mine. Let's not fracture. Let's extract. Yeah, no, let's fracture. Let's fracture. Yeah, fracture your boy. Fracture your boy. Yup. Fracture him. Give him a fracture. Give him a fracture. Is it a good idea to mine animals? Probably not, but at the same time, feels good, man. Feels good, so I'm gonna do it. And we got rocks out here so that we can probably go in with the golem and do some mining. We get to mine some copian and some rocks.
Let's go.
Dubs is what I call that. Also, let me make sure that I got my helmet on. Bet. I was worried that I didn't have my helmet on. That was gonna suck. Super hard. What would PETA say? Well, it depends on which people you're talking about. If you're talking about people eating tasty animals, they would say, hell yeah, get those copians taken care of. We're talking about Peter Mellark, he would say, like, save the district. Like, pick a PETA, man. You gotta pick your struggles, pick your PETAs. Peter Mellark, I don't know, man. Either way. Hunger Games Peter would say, yeah, I'm hungry. Take these copians and take their horns and then cook the meat. Survive. That's what the games are for. Like, so again, pick a PETA. Different PETAs, different needs. Oh, funny. All right, so I got 4 of those horns. Oh man, let me turn that back off. Let me stand up because I don't forgot to. What seasoning should you use? I mean, it depends on what they taste like, right? Like I've never tasted copian before, so I don't know where to start with the seasoning. But I mean, for all intents and purposes, you start with something like either a Lowry's or a Kinder's like base seasoning, right? Like something with some paprika, some salt. It's a meat, so salt is going to be like step 1. You salt it nicely before you even get started on anything else. Like the salt is step 1. Go to is a brown sugar bourbon. See, I like a brown sugar bourbon, but also like it depends on your sugars, man. Like there's a lot of different options in all of these things, really. So it's you pick and choose, man. You pick and choose. All right, so we've got 8 of those copian horns, which means we can find another 12 and get paid. Because then we turn in those copian horns to somebody, and then dubs. And then dubs is what it is. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Now, since we're already at these rocks, I mean, are these mineable rocks? It's a good question. I don't think they are, surprisingly. A lot of rocks, not mineable. Ooh, please be some more tundra copian. We are close. Those are people. Suited kid. I'm not trying to mess with people. I'm leaving people alone. Teacher. Leave them kids alone. Nope. Nobody wants quasi grazers. We want the copion.
The Tundra Copian, specifically.
StarCitizen Copium cooking contest win. You were trying to frustrate people. The savagery of it. I mean, of course. Ooh, I think I'm still in the lane here. Go down. Please be Tundra-copian. Nope, more boreal grazers. We don't worry about them grazers, man. We're trying to get these Tundra-copian. Nope, no classy grazers out these parts. Those are minables. And since we're down here looking for minables on occasion as well, we might as well both of them. Those are grazers. I got the glance of the words. Yup. Boreal quasi grazers. Is this Wing Commander? No, it is the spiritual successor to Wing Commander. Chris Roberts, the creator of Wing Commander, is in charge of StarCitizen. It is a sci-fi game with multiple of the ships that are basically paying homage to Wing Commander. For example, there's a ship called the Freelancer, which, I mean, come on. Talk about on the nose. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's see what's in here. We got some Hephaestonite, quartz, a decent amount of inert. What else you got in these rocks, though? What else you got in these rocks, though? Cockpit gives Wing Commander vibes. I mean, it's literally the same creator, so it tracks. Makes sense that you get the vibes. But it's very much a modern. It's almost like a following of the story in a way, because like Mark Hamill in this, not necessarily this game, because Squadron 42 is a single player game that is going to be as close to Wing Commander as they can make it, but modern. But StarCitizen is the MMO in that series that they're currently making. So yeah, graphics look good. Some of the best graphics in a game that is in alpha state I've ever seen. All right, so we got, oh yes, we're mining gold. We're mining gold. That's not a question. Hey, wait. And there, we can just extract that because it's purple already. Let go. I'm not gonna ask twice. You don't look gift gold in the mouth. You just accept it. Appreciate it. I forgot that you could right click and get this view. What's in it? I don't even see anything in this view now. Gold, give it. Oh wait, we gotta fracture this one. So let's fall back a little bit, swap to fracture mode. Fracturing. All right, let's watch the laser power. So boost it. Okay. Boost it some more. Going up at a reasonable pace. We stop there. Boost it up some more. Ooh, slow it down because that optimal range is tiny. So we have a very small window of opportunity to keep it nice before it overcharges. There we go. Ooh, calm down the overcharge. There we go. Keep it tight. Boom. There we go. Now we switch back to fracture. What do we got in this first rock? Space fracking. I mean, technically we're on planet. So is it really space fracking if we're not too far off of the ground in like an area that just so happens to be nighttime? Like, I don't think that's space fracking. That's more just situational fracking. For real. Planets are in space. I mean, they are, but if that's the case, then all fracking is space fracking. Semantics matter, apparently. Pirate Fork, what up? Good to see you.
This is the way.
It is the way. Give me your gold. Wait. I don't even know what we're picking up with this one. I just know it's there. I see the gold is coming up. Let's go. Please be more gold in this one. I like the idea of getting more gold. Let go. Bexelite. You know, I think we hit Bexelite last time, and I don't think it was too bad. That's 53. You know what? Since we're going to be looking for more of the Tundra-copian, we might as well just kind of let these relax a little bit. I see some stuff out here 9 kilometers away. Let's take the mining laser away. Let's boost on out toward that. See what's out there. Take the landing gear up. Oh, did we put the landing gear down? Wow. I thought it was up already. I thought we were flying around slow enough. The landing gear was good. I was wrong. I was very wrong. All right, hold on, slow it down. Boreal quasi-grazers, I'm good on all of those quasi-grazers. No, thank you. No, thank you to all of those. Much appreciated. Etc. Etc. 7 kilometers. All right, let's go. Commander Knight, doing well. Arcane, how about yourself? How you doing? What up? What did you do? Oh, what's up? What did you do? All right, come on. Give me some Tantracopian. Nope. It's a lot of quasi-grazers. We don't want them quasi-grazers. We want the Copians. We want the Copians. All right, apparently, I've gotten myself off track. You know what? These are close. Let's go here. Watch these beat the Copians or the quasi-grazers again, because we were near multiple. Hey, we got a Mirage Dragon up. Y'all know what to do, fam. You know what to do. Right, slow it down. Slow it down. Devin Wolf with the follow. Appreciate you. How's your day going? Appreciate. Dr. Biden going. I'm going. All right, so there's nothing down there. Otherwise, it would show something other than nothing. Those are the Boreal Grazers. We don't want those. More Grazers. We just gonna fly on past those. Love seeing a lot of StarCitizen content now. I mean, the game is dope. So their most recent progress has made it to where I've had zero issue hopping into the servers and just having a good time lately. So I feel like we're gonna get a lot of StarCitizen content. I know I'm not the only person who really loves the game, so I feel like we are eating good. StarCitizen fam eating good. Those are more of the Grazers. What's over here? We got more of the Grazers. What else though? What else though? Can we get a single Tantracopian, bro? I know they out here. That's where we got them in our first places in this area. Shale deposit. Now, you know, we might want to mine something. We might want to see what we can get out here. We might want to see what we can get. Picked it back up 2 weeks ago and haven't stopped. I mean, nice. Because the game is just making nothing but progress. 2025, they did say that they wanted this year to be a year of like stability and getting a lot of gameplay loose situated. Like, we do know that they like got rid of I'm decoupled. They got rid of a bunch of things that they were planning on releasing so that they could get 4.0 out at the end of last year. And I'm very intrigued to see whether or not they can get a bunch of that in this year, because it's a decent amount, really. Like, I think it was the firefighting gameplay they decided to forego for the time being. So I get the feeling the fire's going to come soon, which would be super dope. Bought my first ship, ready to hop in. Hell yeah, Darth Kurdog. Good to see you. Appreciate you hopping in. What ship did you get? Allegedly, they're adding base building later this year. We watched the CitizenCon presentation where they mentioned the base building. They said, as of last, I think, October, November, they said that they were expecting it to be 12 to 18 months out. So we regularly will suggest that let's expect the later end of that. So let's expect more like a year from now, 6 months from the year from when it happened. The Golem,
Great choice.
great choice. So I'm gonna say we can aim for this time next year, just to give them room, because you want to be able to hop in the game and think,
Someone cooked here.
do you want to eat it sooner than they wanted to get it out? Nah, you want to let them cook, let them take the time they need to make the game they need it for. Sadly confirmed we will not have toilets backing up like in the engineering video. Good. I don't want to have to clean the toilet in a video game too. Whoa, let's fall back a little bit, because I think we're too close for that much laser. See, now we get to play around with it. Just the distance is helping considerably in making sure that we keep. I love how so many different aspects of the gameplay play into each other, because right now we're at almost the max optimal distance. So like, it takes you to figure out how close you need to be to the rock, how much power to put into your laser at the same time. Like, I love that all of these things have a part of the interplay as to whether or not you get to mine a rock quickly or take it too long. I'm not rushing at all. Best games are like this one, are ones like this that take their time. Exactly my personal opinion on it as well. Like, I'm a firm believer in let them cook. I want to play it at its best. And to do that, they need to take the time to make it right. Let them. Let's say cook, literally that, CJ. Literally that. Ooh, it's 43% gold for SCU. So that whatever, I feel like whatever one we get next is the one that's going to max out my inventory. So the question is, which one of these can we get that is mostly gold? Because that one was like 30% gold. That was 23% gold. May or may not have also gotten a hammerhead. I mean, if you got a hammerhead, you ballin'. But also, the joy is you don't even have to. Ooh, that's a lot of inert materials. You don't even have to buy ships like that with real money anymore. They make it to where you can get stuff in game, and that really just play the game. Do a bunch of stuff. Buy a ship and use that ship until you are tired of that ship, and then by then, they're probably gonna have updated something about the ship to where you might not be tired of it anymore. So it's like, just do that. Too many games just push games out. Push out games to make money, even though PC Mag just put an article out that StarCitizen's made on 800 million. Yeah, they made 800 million, but that's also over the entire time they've been developing the game since 2012. It's not like they made 800 million in the last 6 months. And if you played the game back in 2015 and you played the game recently, you can see the difference in what game it was versus what game it is. You can see where the 800 million they've spent to pay some of the best developers on the CryEngine, which is now the Star Engine. Think about it this way. They've taken a game engine and changed it enough to where it can no longer be really called the game engine that it started as. You can't call this a CryEngine game anymore. This game is now the Star Engine, and that's cool. But think about the idea of somebody taking Unreal Engine and changing the engine so much that calling it Unreal Engine would be doing it disrespect. Think about buying a Focus or a Civic and then rebuilding it from the ground up to be something completely different, to where if you even attempt to call it a Civic, you're doing it a disservice because it's far better than the sum of its parts. That's what we're looking at. Takes money to make money, true. GTA 6 doing well over $1 billion, true. It's one city, one game. StarCitizen Squadron 42 is an MMO and a single player game, all of the above. Have a good one, Devin. Thanks for stopping in. Enjoy your Hammerhead, fam. Last played in 2016. I had no idea it had been completed and released. Looks sick. Socks, it is not completed. That's the thing. It looks dope. And it plays dope. Still not done. There's entire swaths of game mechanics that they want to put in that aren't in yet. So it is not finished. And that's a good thing. Let them cook. They're just making it better. They're making it more of the game that we want to play. And I feel like that's, if there's a company that we need to just let cook and make the thing we want, is this one. It's like, don't ask questions. I mean, obviously you ask questions and like question what they're doing, do more stuff, but like, we got time. 3,600 damage left on this Mirage Dragon. Are we attacking, fam? I don't think they would have gave us a dragon at this level unless we had some heavy hitters sitting in chat with a lot of capability to defend us a little bit. So somebody could probably toss out the attack that hasn't yet, and I think the squad will be better for it. Really hope we get passenger transport soon. I want to follow my E1 Spirit sooner rather than later. I mean, that's fair. I also very much want to see what they're coming up with as far as the gameplay loops for the transport ships, because there's a decent amount of transport ships. But the question is, how's that gameplay going to look? And I feel like that's probably why we haven't gotten them yet. Because if the gameplay loop isn't finalized, that changes everything. Let them work until it's ready, and then gimme it. And then
Gimme it.
they're cooking up a gameplay loop-de-loop. I mean, they should. I like a loop-de-loop. I like a little Immelman action, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're probably going to go back up to the space station so we can prepare to set up at least one. Actually, let's just do this. Let's do that now. Let's set up a... a refining situation, and then we're gonna find out whether or not we can refine. And because if we can refine and use the golem to transport the refined goods, that's important. And that's part of the reason why I want to spend the time to find out. Genesis Starlander, yep, we got a lot of ships that need the gameplay loops to be in for it to make any kind of difference. Like, if we don't have the gameplay loops, there's no point to any of the stuff, really. And that's not a bad thing. It's more just that, like, they've got their work cut out for them to build into. And that's what we all want, right? The Morale's Dragon
Could not
be beaten. Appreciate y'all for putting the work in that you did, trying to wreck it, but sadly, it lives on. It's gonna go terrorize another community. I wonder if they take that dragon, send it to another community, and it goes to that community with the same amount of health that it had here. I'm curious about that. That'd be dope. Also, I'm still glad that I have this coffee left over. I had coffee left over from brekkie. A little bit of brekkie. A little bit of breakfast. Which ship am I working towards to buy in game? I don't even know. But right now, one of my things is, since I have the gun, I feel like my other account has a cutter. This account, I mean, this is my main, so I got a lot of ships. But I like the idea of working toward getting a cargo ship with the money that we make from the golem. Now, mind you, we were down to like 1,100 bucks, and then we sold a bunch of ore that we had refined, which made it to where we're in a much nicer situation. Also, why am I not in this mode that makes us move so much faster? I'm silly. Let's just go straight up. Is cruise on? I think it's on. I feel like it's on. Yes, it's on. Bad. But when it comes down to the golem, see, when we refined it the first time, we refined, but I did not check to see if we could take the refined ore with the golem somewhere else. Because it'd be dope if you could just put it back into the same thing that they're like the ore was used to mine and get sucked up into. If those containers can be used to move the gear, dope. Otherwise, we have to sell it before we get the chance to refine it, and it's going to take so much longer to get to a point where we can actually. Let me redo this because I feel like it's going to play games with me right now. Cancel. So we need to go in here. Is that actually the station? It is. Nice. All right, so that is where we want to go back. But I like the idea of being able to get to a ship or refine, mine, do all the joys, and then actually be able to get the thing that we need to get. So right now, we're kind of boned a little bit because the process is refine and then move it somewhere. Right? Like, you can't move it to the station, which is surprising. But you either have to sell it immediately or refine it and not have a ship. If you don't have a backup ship, you can't do anything with it because it doesn't let you store it in the station. What's up, Chris Bull? How you doing? So that's one of the things I'm trying to tweak and figure out. If there's a way to get it to the point where we can actually store it in the station, perfect. If not, because then we have to figure out either another gameplay loop or some other way that'll allow us to store the ore that we refine. So it's a little bit of a dilemma, not a heavy dilemma, but since it's a beginner game, since it's like rookie gameplay, like starter gameplay, how do we figure that out? How's this game compared to No Man's Sky? It's very different from No Man's Sky, Chris. This is more of a simulation. No Man's Sky is an arcadey, cool experience, but it is very arcadey in that it is not realistic. This game has realistic faces. Blink, blink, blinkety, blink, blink. So, like, you don't even have a face in No Man's Sky. You have a helmet, and you can, if you unlock the helmet that looks like one of the other characters, you can do that. This is a sim. This starts with a human aspect of things. So it's very much more realistic, very intent on being a space sim in a future where the year 2900, we are exploring space. Where do we go from there? That's what this game gets into. Appreciate the follows to Superman and Chris Bull. Thanks much. But yeah, it's No Man's Sky is great. Don't get it twisted. I love No Man's Sky, but I'm come to this for a very different gameplay loop, if that makes sense. Like, there's different things that I intend to do in this that I would never intend to do in No Man's Sky, and there's things that I would never attempt in No Man's Sky, or things that I would never attempt in this that I would happily do in No Man's Sky with no problems. So there's a lot of things that happen in this. If you got questions, feel free to ask them. Whatever I can answer, I will. I've been playing it for like 9.5 years, so we've been at it for a little bit. What kind of long-term goals have you set for yourself in this universe? For my account that is not my primary account, I basically have a 0 to hero account. I don't even know what specific things that I aim to do in the long run, because there's so many things you can do in the game. Uh-oh. What did I change? Oh, I turned something off. Yeah, I turned the engines off. Good job. In my primary account, I think I just wanted to set it to where I can do what I want to do. Or like my 0 to hero account. Because this one is like, I have a stupid amount of ships. I've been playing this game for near a decade, and when I started playing it, I had a full-time job. Now I stream full-time, so like, I went from like being able to play and do a bunch of stuff because I had a full-time job to like now it's just like, if I don't earn in a game, I don't get it. So I think it's more just wanting to be the leader. Oh no! No! I had, first things first, let's just do it because it deserves it. Bruh. I deserve that. I earned it. I am at Orison, bet. Classic StarCitizen, yeah, that's what happens when you have cruise control set and you pull up your landing gear.
Wasted.
So yeah, I did that to myself. But TLDR, I want to remain the leader of an org. And since we got some of the stuff that they're going to be adding to 1.0 in, not even lore, it's more of, I want to be widely known as a dude who can handle himself in the verse and can save people in the verse. And there's a bunch of different stuff that goes along with that. I don't need to verify, but I'm gonna verify anyways. Do they not have an Inside StarCitizen this week? Oh, Bayou Bourbon with a follow. Appreciate you. I'm surprised. Unless they're doing something specific, which would make sense. Like if they're like, hey, look, we have something that we're working on a little bit, so we're not gonna do all that right now, which makes sense. I'm not mad at it. I wouldn't be upset with the concept of it. All right, so that's done. No, I'm not gonna do the drivers. We'll just launch back in because they're just gonna make us revive at Orison. Ooh, and then I can put the paint on the golem because I have the one of the paints. I think it's the concierge paint. I'm just gonna pop it on there real quick, like, cause it's there already. I don't have to do anything. It's just a paint. I like paint. Let's see. 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 But yeah, eventually I want to run an org. I want to be able to build a lot of stuff. Once I saw the way that the blueprints work, I'm very much looking forward to building settlements, building houses for people, building ships. I definitely want to be a weapon and ship builder. Even though bounty hunting and security providing will be the primary goal of the org, I do still I want to like spend fun time on the side with my character, just like being a weapon builder. And to the point where people like know, like if you see DeejayKnight on the weapon, that weapon is worth it.
Go on, get it.
Go on and get it. So yeah, we got some options. I want to build there. Build where? In-house Jedi? I mean, that's a thing. All right, BRB, let me see if Lala's home, because I know Lala just texted me. I want to see if she's in the house. Because if she's in the house, probably gonna slide shortly. I don't need to pop the stream up because I hadn't streamed today and I felt like an asshole for not streaming. So BRB. Hell yeah! What Pyro? What? House Jedi or like what? What am I missing? All right, we back. We're gonna build all the things in StarCitizen. We will build the forge. I mean, you're not wrong. Also, I did get reminded the other day that I CCU'd something in my exploration pack to the galaxy. Appreciate your socks with the follow. So, like, we're gonna have, since the galaxy is supposed to have, when they were trying to adjust it, be like, yeah, no, the galaxy's not supposed to have that. Then the uproar happened, and like, all right, cool, yeah, we just won't have it on launch, which is fair. They're gonna add that building module later, and I'm gonna have a galaxy and a Carrack. I'm almost tempted to get rid of so much stuff. Hopefully Biotic Corp has no stocks in Umbrella. I mean, the question is, does Umbrella have stock in Biotic Corp? I trust Biotic Corp more. I get the feeling that'll be a cool, like, Halloween thing for them to do later on. Like, once launch happens, how dope would it be if, like, Biotic Corp near Halloween messed up in reviving people's clones, and then randomly people look like zombies, and then they have to do missions to fix their genome? That'd be dope. One of the reasons I melted down my bigger ships. Yes.
Hydrate.
Successful.
Will do. One of the reasons I melt down my bigger ships is that I figure I can buy the bigger ships faster in StarCitizen and smaller ships than trying to struggle to find crew, etc. for the big ones. I mean, that's fair. I'm still kind of running on the idea that since leader of the Night Corps and all, I kind of want to be able to bring a bunch of the people from the community into the larger ships. That's why, like, I still have the Perseus is an option. Like, I'll be able to fly the Zeus. My exploration pack is stupidly big now. It's really just the Carrack, the Zeus, and the Galaxy. Like, that's a lot. You blow a whistle for the crew and your biggest ship come running. Yeah. But there's also enough people in the Night Corps that I could blow a whistle in. A bunch of people will show up with their own ships. Oh, man. My inventory is intact. That's dope. Super dope. Also, since this is my station, since this is my home station, I can just get rid of a lot of this excess. Yeah, buddy. So all we need is the red alert and the red twin shotgun ammo. That's the Ravager and the Gallant. So all the rest of this can go. But we don't need all that. We don't need that many Ravager mags.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
All right, we still got 4. And then that's the medium armor. I really can't wait for them to fix the medium armor.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
The medium armor helmet takeoff. The fleet will be materialized. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That would be nice. It will be super dope to have everybody fleeting in at once. I need DLC for David Divers now. EQ Bones Holiday Content Pack. Good to know. How do you apply paint to the ship?
Approaching next.
Actually, I'll show you since
If this is your stop.
since I chose Orison as my primary location. I can pull it up here in a
The
minute.
next shuttle is approaching.
Once I get out of the shuttle.
For passengers, the shuttle is preparing to.
Because knowing me, I'll start to do it while I'm on the shuttle and then have to be in the ride for the shuttle to the next location. But press F1 to bring up your Moby Glass.
A friendly reminder to check for your personal belongings
Actually.
before and after last call for passengers.
So you'll want to apply a livery to your ship in StarCitizen. Easy. Press F1 to open up your Moby Glass. Select vehicles. Make sure the vehicle that you want is at that location. So since we have a Drake Golem that we're going to try to focus on, we're going to go and grab that Drake Golem and make sure that it's at this location.
All major platforms. The next shuttle is approaching the station.
So now we actually have to go down to where we pull our ships up. So let's go in. Once we actually call the elevator, go down the
The
hole.
next shuttle is approaching the station.
Shuttle station. Oh wait, no, we're at the shuttle station. Spaceport. All right, let go. Let go, let go. Run and run and run. I may have to just start that from the beginning to make life easy. Come on, TikTok, you know what's up? I mean, that's the thing. What happened? Oh, yeah. Ha 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 ha. What are you playing right now? Obviously, you're in the verse. What you doing? What you doing? Is that flights? That's dope. I'm very curious if those are going to end up being like player flights.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
All right, so let's scroll down and pull in our golem since that's what we're going to start with. The one at Shallow Frontier we can claim. I feel
Your
like
insurance claim
we can
has
just
been
pay the
sent.
expedited fee.
Your Viet, thank you.
Oh damn. Okay, no delivery. Delivery is going to happen shortly. How's the first day? Man, it's been solid all week. I have not had an issue getting in. I've had issues with frame rates in cities, but like we've always had issues with frame rates in cities, specifically Lorville. So like, yeah, it's StarCitizen as it has a tendency to be, which I'm not complaining about because it's kind of a dub right now. You know what I mean? I think, you know what I mean? 5 seconds. I imagine they'll eventually have a ferry flights for players to catch, a space bus with NPCs to other places. Oh yeah.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Damn it! I wasn't trying to actually bring it. I meant to just like bring it here and then. So let's just store it first.
Your
All right, cool.
vehicle has been moved to us. Please visit us again.
All right, so I've stored my Drake Golem here. We need to go to vehicles in our Moby Glass. Again, hit F1 to open up your Moby Glass. Go to vehicles. Scroll till you find your ship, which is the Drake Golem in our case. First thing you see is the Libraries tab. Click the library you want to apply. Save changes and equip, and you're done. Your library is now on the ship that you have. I'm going to have the Golem Flashpoint library on my Golem. See you in the verse. I'd be silly if I don't make these into like videos explaining little aspects of the game one at a time. If people are asking them, it's a solid thing. TDD kiosks still bugs? I believe so. Hope that helps. Buy you bourbon. What is the first library you're going to apply? Because I feel like you got one. Which one do you have, and what ship are you putting it on? We gotta get on your crew, and my crew just holding it down. I mean, you're not wrong. Are we friends in game yet or no? I'm waiting for somebody else's hangar, man. How many of these are in that one person's hangar? How many people went to dude's hangar? Or do that, I don't know. Does fam have a javelin tour? Oh, all right. Why is there a javelin tour happening right now? It's not Fleet Week. Oh wait, this one's here, bro. It said spaceport. Oh wait, I heard it. Damn it. Let me see. Open up. What'd you take on the Zeus Mark II Clipper? I think since I own it, I feel like it'd be unfair for me to say anything other than I highly enjoy it. What, do you have questions about the Zeus Clipper? Or are you like frustrated at the Clipper, that the Clipper take the spot of a ship that you were hoping for? Oh snaps, I see Auntie Pinky. What up?
What up?
How you doing? Also, I see you, Doug. What up? Is this Fortnite? What up, poets? How you doing today, fam? I own it. Just wondering about loadouts. Like, what loadouts? What questions do you have in regards to loadouts? Give me that. Retrieve it. Now, the question I have is, since we crashed at Mike L1, are we still going to be able to go out and find my stuff? I mean, technically, I already got the stuff, so I don't need it. But still. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can change in ships in StarCitizen. I'm still impressed regularly about the amount of things you can change. Like, I thought since the Golem had a bespoke laser that was it. You were just gonna have to deal with that laser. And then the minute that I got in the game, people were like, yeah, obviously the upgrades though. And I was like,
Upgrades?
Excuse me?
is it good stock or should I change it? I mean, thus far I've not had issues with it to where I needed to change anything on it. But also, like, what gameplay are you looking for that you're curious about the loadouts as far as like changing them? So I feel like just about anything can have a loadout that needs to be changed. Like, I have a Guardian and I know I'm gonna change the loadout of it before I try to fly. I'm just gonna, because the repeaters on it or whatever, there's attritions on it or just whatever weapons are on it fire far too slow for my precision, for my preference. With a weapon of that, with a ship of that flight capability, nah, son, it fires far too slow. Merc and bounty missions, then you might, are you just holding on to a Zeus Clipper waiting for the bounty hunter variant, or do you just have the cargo joint? Because that's a cargo ship, fam. That's primarily a cargo ship. You can customize it and put better guns on it, but like, we're talking about a cargo ship. Although, to be fair, I can understand the annoyance there, because for all intents and purposes, the Cuddy Black is a cargo ship, and that thing is
Disrespectful.
in all ways. Zeus can probably handle HRTs at max. I haven't even played with the loadout yet, because I just don't do fighting in the Zeus. I don't expect to. I don't intend to. I want no parts. Waiting on the variant, bet. I feel like once the variant comes out, that thing's gonna be
Stupid.
like, I'm not even questioning that. Also, I'm tempted to consider melting one of my favorite ships. Not even melting it really, just like not having it as my main anymore. The Avenger Stalker, depending on how good the bounty bays are in the Zeus bounty hunter variant, I may end up making that my daily driver. What add-ons did you put on the Golem? Really not a lot of them. I think I have some early level. I don't even know if they're on there anymore, actually, since I swapped it out and claimed it. I don't know if the claimed version has all the stuff that I put on it, and it's a little difficult to check now. I put on one of the Focus and one of the R somethings or Riolo or whatever. Is the Stalker better than Titan? The difference between the Stalker and the Titan primarily is just that the Stalker is meant for bounty hunting. The Stalker has 6 bounty bays in the back to where you can go find a bounty target once the gameplay is in. Holy Schnikes, Gabe Guns, good to see you. You can find a target, subdue them, and put them in a bounty bay and then turn them in somewhere. So for me, the difference there is the Titan has far more cargo space. And I look forward to the day when we can swap, essentially. I look forward to being able to take the Titan and get half of it. Put 3 bounty bays in instead of the 6. I feel like that'd be dope. That'd be absolutely fire in my opinion. So I want to see if that is a thing that is possible. And it's really hard to say. Ore mine. Huh. I've never gone to a planet and tried to mine ore, so let's go see if we can. I mean, obviously, I've been on a planet and mined ore. That's how we got the last. That's how we had the last one filled. But I've not gone down to a planet with the express intent of getting ore, so let's see if that is a viable thing. I love Origin so much. It's so pretty. Bet. Look at that thing, man. It's so interesting because I feel like my scroll wheel works on other ships faster than it does on this one. As far as like upping that speed. I was built for speed. Alright, switch modes. Is that the new mining ship? It is, J-Bo. Look at this thing. Now, mind you, I do have a paint on it. Oh, I didn't even see that the second one's in the back. I was wondering how is it that it's got 2 of those, and I've only ever looked to the front one and saw the engines and was like, that's it. There's only one. What are you talking about? That's where the second one is. I'm an idiot for not having seen it. It literally is a cockpit. A mining laser and engines with containers on it. That is dope. They make bounty pods like the other containers. It could really be interesting for cargo boats. Exactly. Somebody's gonna have a prison ship, I'm sure. Somebody's gonna pull a demolition man. It's gonna be great. Can you stand up in the ship? Not at all. This ship is literally, when I said a cockpit, I wasn't playing. That is literally where I'm sitting right now. That's me. I bet you're wondering how I got here. Picture from the Starlands with a descending bay of 2 rows of prisoner pods. Oh yeah, that's going to happen at this point. I don't even question it. Really? Alright, so that's too much turning too quickly. Now we gotta redo these. Cancel. Let's go back over to Daymar. Let's see if we can find the mines. The ore mine that's close the Kudre. Alright, there we go. That's what we were looking for. Let me find that thing right there. It's going to be a stealth missile ship that carries either size of 9 or 10 torpedoes. A Guardian with size 9 or 10 torpedoes?
Damn!
That's going to be disrespectful. The idea of that is disrespectful.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Terrifying. Because the Guardian is not massive. Anything of that size, I mean, it's big, but like, that thing's gonna be a
Problem.
A problem. Problem. Large problem.
Quantum drive
Man, I truly thought it was just trying to take me straight through the planet. I was concerned. I was like, we are going to melt. We are going to be turned to dust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. To the dirt we shall return. I was like, this is gonna suck really bad, really quick. Actually, no, we can put it back in the speed view just so we can move past some of this delay. Move past some of this delay. All right. All right, now we turn this off. Slow it down, bro. You're doing too much. All right, that's better. All right, is that? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of ships. Nah, I don't think I want to go down there. I mean, I feel like if there's a place where I feel like I should go, there's a cutter down there. Looks like a Zeus down there. That looks like a Herc. That might be a Connie. I don't know. It looks like a cutter. Or is that a carrier? I don't know. It's a big one. But it is a Zeus, so it can't be a cutter. Cutter's way too small to even have that size ring. You check this game out? I feel like you should. But also, it's not done yet. So, like, that's the first thing you need to keep in mind when you even consider this game, is that it's not complete. It won't be complete for some time. But it is cool as all hell. Extra dope, I think. Alright, so am I bold enough to go in here? You know what? Fortune favors the bold, so if I get shot, I get shot. If he dies, he dies. Ah, yes, a Corsair. I feel like this is a squad over here. There it is. TOS. Oh no. Alright, you know, nobody responded, so I'm not trying to find myself getting lit. But you know what? I'm feeling... I said Connie. That looks more like a cutter than anything. What is it? I feel like there's too much stuff down here for it to be a cutter. No, let me just land over here. No, it's a cutter. Dope.
Landing complete.
Do I have landing gear on? I do. I was worried.
Your systems are offline.
All right. I got weps. Okay. Hello? Anybody out here? Hello? think this is gonna be the interesting line. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Hello, hello, coming in the caves. All right, let's see. So we got the miner, or is this the tractor beam? Although, hopefully, yes, mining attachment, swap it out. Mining attachment, swap it out, swap it out, swap it out, swap it out, swap it out. Okay. Store it. And pull it back out real quick. Found a harvestable item. I don't see any harvestable item. Whoa. I just wanted to view it, man. Like, what happened to, like, scanning it? Hello? I wonder if they've mined them already. It looks like a bunch of it is broken down, but all of it is not. I feel like that can go smaller than that. Hence, we mine. Yep, they cleaned it up. I love the fact that they even have caves. Just randomly, caves are just out here. I don't even know what that is anymore, but I mean, it's mine now. That's a thing that exists. It's mine, thanks. Is that lootable? No? Alright, cool. Now, we out this piece. Do 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 do. Okay, so that goes that way. This goes this way. Okay, it goes the other way. Other way is the better way to go. This one doesn't have anywhere to slide to. You know how long it's been since I've gotten into a cave in this game? So this is actually dope. It's kind of nice to be able to just explore and, like, I know there's players here, so the question is, are they gonna pirate me? Like, I hope not, but it's an MMO. You take that chance when you go to a place where you know people are. Okay. Is this the place where I came down in the first place? I hope not. Because right now I'm just kind of like walking around, hoping that I'm going the right way. This one's over here. Hello. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna get lost in this cave. I can feel it already. Yeah, they have mined everything in here. Golly. They have cleaned this place outward. Outward and upward. Do 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 do. Okay, so this is as high as this one goes. So whatever it was over here. It was either a way to jump to another spot, or just not in this particular cave. clean this whole cave out, bro. Like, golly. I feel like this should let me know that I need to not avoid the cave missions moving forward. Because I typically, if like there's a cave, I'm like, nope, I'm good. I'm good without that. No thanks. Also, if you were curious, yes, I am very lost already. Very much so. But the idea of getting out back to the ship is going to suck. I love low grav environments. We get a nice little jumpy jump, get some float going, get some hang time. NBA hang time. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be a bad idea. Oh, yep, nope. Almost got stuck in there. Oh, great. Now I'm curious if this is the way I came up or went down already. I think I'm just going to start going up at some point. Because there's too much in the cave to get lost with. Like, I'm already lost. I don't even know which way is the right way out. I feel like I came up that way and then came this way. But also, it's a cave, man. Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps. We're not Tony Stark, sir. Yup, I think we came up, down that already. After coming up, it's the second time I found in this area. Let's go up here, see what happens. If I survive this cave, we'll just go somewhere else, because there's going to be something on the ground that we can loot outside or mine with the Golem. And since we are coming out of Orison, I do know which platform I need to go to in Orison. It may take a couple trips to go back through just to kind of like remember the specific series of platforms I need to go to, but I'm pretty sure I can figure out how to get there. Boom, boom. All right, I do remember passing this because I was expecting that to be a lootable. All right, so now we just work our way out because we'll be in here forever. Boom, 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 boom. Do-do-do-do-do. Also, I need to get out of his mind because it looks mostly looted anyways. And now I feel like I'm just going to find my way to the people who came in here first, and I'm just going to get blown up. And I'm not in the mood to get blown up right now. Like, even if they're not like the blowing up randos type principle of the thing, man. Also, I'm very glad that it's daytime now. Sabathius, what about you doing? How's your day? How you feeling? What's going on? Appreciate your stopping in as always. Doo-doo. I feel like these have to be player ships because there's too much stuff out here for them to not be player ships. But simultaneously, somebody has already cleaned that one up with some sort of salvaging ship. That's got a paint on it. Yeah, there's players out here somewhere. I don't know why it does that. I can't hand mine either. Okay, cool. I thought it was just me. Private property. Enter at your own risk. If it's not on, I'm not touching it anyways. I was just wanting to walk through the middle to see what's in there. Now the question is this cutter open? Can I look on the inside? What's on the inside that I could look at real quick? Oh, they left it open. That was kind. I'm not taking anything. I just wanted to go look at it. All right, cool. Nice, nice. I'm out. So for those of you who are curious, when I say to get a cutter, this is the cutter. This is one of the best starters you can get in this game entirely. Can you rob their stuff? I mean, technically, I might be able to sit in it and take it. But I feel like at this point, the best move if you're going to like rob somebody, for example, right? Like this ship is already going to break, right? So I don't want to take it. But if I were to take it, I would only take it if I had a salvage ship to turn it into something useful. Because there's not really a lot of use for ships if you steal them right now. I mean, you can use it for what it's used for. Like, so I could probably take that cutter and go do some cutter-like stuff. But like taking the cutter is not going to be as useful as if I were taking something like, say, that Corsair, which has a hell of a lot more firepower. Now, I could take that Corsair and just go do a bunch of fight missions. Like a bunch. So a bunch of like missions to where I need to fight people. Like I can go land at a space station, repair it, and then go shoot some bounty missions down real quick. Dogs. Cause free money. Cause free money. Cause free money. Cause free money.
Shields, weapon, shield system online. Your systems are offline.
Oh.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are on. Engines online.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, let me get some scrap. Oh, that's just scrap. So this is just like a setup for like probably a mission. Very dope. Damn. Did we get a boost or something? Golly. This thing hit the afterburners. And we're using the golem and everything. It's awesome. How's it working for you? I'm loving it. What game is this? It's called StarCitizen. It's right there on the screen. I try to keep it on the screen because I know a lot of people are going to ask, like,
Hey, streamer, what game are you playing?
we get that question often. Damn, we went that fast with the landing gear down? Sheesh. Just be scrolling with the likes. Appreciate you. It's a scanner on yours broken or stuck at max zoom. Like which scanner? It's 5K for the most recent stuff. I think it's just the area that we're in. There's not as much to find. That's 3.6K is not too bad. Push V to see scanner alignment. I just see percent. Like a movie with a $600 million budget. Stuck at max zoom in. Is it the option on the bottom right, this thing that you're seeing to say it says max zoom? Because I'm trying to learn to see, because I don't even use a lot of this stuff. I just know I press tab to scan and I'm good. All right, let's see what's in here. Not landing gear, silly. We're on the bottom right, zoom over the camera, scan thoughts. I feel like I used to know what it was. Just time is like, nah, we're good. We don't need to know. Do I care about Hephaestus? I don't know. I'm gonna see if we have more copper. I mean, that is mostly copper, but I feel like I want to find a bomb ore. Like when you get an ore, and also I'm not gonna remember them, so don't tell me if you see an ore that is just like super valuable. Like,
No, get that one.
don't do that. I don't want to know. I want to learn so that I can figure it out. Really just do a bunch. Do a bunch on my own. Now that. While the cargo stored aboard your vehicle can become unstable if it takes damage. If it becomes critically unstable, it may explode. I'm okay with that because
Continue.
I know that one is a good idea. You can't mine that. If it's not a copium or grazer. I mean, we do mine copium. We do mine grazers on occasion, but like we take what we can. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get what comes first. At this point, I want to see if we can find more Quantanium. Impossible. Don't believe you, but also don't care. Festinite. Okay. What have we here? Terranite. Okay. I feel like we've already scanned this one, but since we're already near it, yep. I like that once you've scanned it, it's just like, no, we've done this before. You can chill it out. Please and thanks. Now I just want to go to the next ones because you can't show me Quantanium and then me not focus on that. Can I find this game is on Steam? Because it is not on Steam. You can only get it at the website. If you Google StarCitizen, that's where you'll find it. They don't put it on Steam because Steam takes 30% of whatever profit a game makes, and it's like they funded it on their own website on their own thus far, so they're trying to keep it that way. It's also not complete. Very true. It is not done. It is currently in alpha state, and alpha means that it has not had all of the in-game mechanics put in. So there's plenty of mechanics that they're working on adding right now that are not there, which is also part of the reason that it is not on Steam. If it were on Steam, it would have been review bombed by so many people who have never played the game at this point, which in my opinion would just be unfair to the dev team, but I'm partial because I like the idea that they're trying to do something different. So Steam is greedy? No, it's expensive. There's a reason that developers put their games on Steam. It's because it's the largest marketplace for video games. But the problem that comes with that is, yes, it's the largest marketplace for video games, but if you put your game on there, they're gonna charge you accordingly. Epic Games, on the other hand, takes like 12%. And they don't even take the 12% until you make a certain amount if your game is an Unreal Engine game. So like, they're trying to take the stigma away from like indie developers trying to sell games and then having problems, not really getting as much. Because realistically, it's more like you want to get money for your game, obviously. So if you have a game that's, for example, let's just make it easy math and go with $10. Of that $10 on Steam, Steam takes 7. Well, not 7. Steam takes 3. So you then only get $7 remaining for your purchased video game. Oh no, we only have 21 minutes left in this volatile cargo, so we're probably going to have to get rid of this here shortly. But for example, 12% from Epic Games means that they only take $1.20. So like, you then have you then have $8.80. Now that doesn't seem all that big a deal until you start to multiply those. When you're looking at like $70, and instead of losing $3, you're losing 21. It becomes a little bit more of a thing where you kind of want to make sure that you're getting as much as you can. And crash. Steam's agreement is that you put your game on there and people will be able to download your game until the day Steam goes offline, or if you literally go insane in your patch notes. I mean, there have been games that have done exactly that. I heard that they lost money. Who lost money? Because you could be talking about anybody for having lost money. All right, I feel like it might be a server issue, so hopefully it recovers quick. Let's check. Nope, game froze because the tilde menu for the display info is not working. As far as I'm aware, I don't know about them losing money. Scummed. I think it's more just, if you're talking about a developer that is actively making a game, it's less losing money and more not making enough. But if memory serves, their earnings just came out not long ago, and they broke, like they're above, they're in the black on a razor thin margin. Sega hasn't lost money. I didn't think so either. Now, what a lot of people may be suggesting about StarCitizen is that they've made a lot of money and the game isn't done, which that's true. They've made a lot of money and the game isn't done, but they've also made that money over years. So we're talking about a company that has made $800 million, for example. If it's $800 million, I don't know what it is now, but if it's $800 million, that's been since 2012. And we're talking about a game that is or a studio that has a company that has 5 studios, maybe 4 now since they closed SIG LA. So like 4 studios across the world. If you consider one studio with 100 people, that is, if you're paying developers, and developers make decent money. So let's say, for easy math, 100,000 a year. I don't know if they're making $100,000 a year, but if you're making this kind of game, you probably should be, because you're the reason the game is doing what it does. But 100 people at $100,000 a year is not 100 million, obviously. 100,000, 1 million, 10 million. Make sure I'm not wrong with the math, because I am silly on occasion. Okay, there we go. 100. Is the number another one? There it is. Okay, yeah, 10 million. So if we're talking about 10 million for one studio of just developers, and then we multiply that times 4, we're at 40 million. And then we multiply that times 10 years. That's already 400 million. Now, if we take that and then we consider the fact that studio space, that's just paying people to work there. Studio space is expensive. So you have to pay for the location. You have to pay for the computers that people are developing on. You're making a game that is meant to be one of the leading games in the gaming industry. So you're going to spend a lot more money. So the money that they've made, they've spent on making the game. What headphones? These are just like some cost like $10 earbuds so that I don't mess up my locks when I get them retwisted. These are just little earbuds, because I can just take them off and just yeet these joints and not care, because they're, I mean, obviously I don't want to break them, but like, they're not expensive. Logos home. All right, so we will hopefully get in here and store or sell off the Quantanium, and then we'll dip for the day. Servers cost a ton. They have a live game running now. See, that I didn't even get into that. I was just talking about the computers and the spaces and paying people. That in and of itself is expensive and will run you stupid amounts of budgets. When you're talking about having a live game with live servers where they just put out new server tech to allow more people to play those games, a lot. It's going to cost a lot. So yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about the game losing money. They're, as far as I can tell, as long as they're still out here doing cool things, we're good. Just let them do what they do. Everybody's happy. They are making a game, multiple games actually. They're making 2 games at once that are literally games that they're trying to change the industry. So they're going to be in the black sometimes. They're going to be in the negative sometimes. That's just part of the process. Wait for a sale, buy 10, no longer worry about headphones. I basically bought a couple of them because I broke one pair. I was like, all right, maybe I just get a bunch of these for cheap. I didn't buy 10, but it allows me to hear myself in real time instead of like using the Bluetooth headset that like, one, covers up the locks and then messes up my retwist, and then also by adding in wireless, it makes lag happen, and I like being able to hear myself.
So I know if I sound like this. People watching. Stream audio. Fight.
Like, I kind of want to make sure that it's not in a bad space. Give me Squadron 42, want to fly with Hamill? Big same. That is one of my favorite parts about the game now. The fact that we crashed and we're still here is extra dope. Oh yeah, the server's having some issues. Alright, so we got some Laranite there. We got some gold. Oh yeah. Did I lose? Yep, I lost my Quantanium. Sadness. Ah well. Oh wait, no, it's still in there. Interesting. Impossible. What if I don't believe you on the impossible? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Alright, so yeah, it's impossible. I'm not gonna sit there and try to do it all day. You accept playing with viewers occasionally. Depends on the situation. Alright, so we only have 13 minutes left on this ore before it's gone. Still not fully functional yet. I wonder what happens when it does this, because it's not letting me tilt or turn any of the stuff that I'm used to. Oh! Clutch. Okay. Yeah, I can't QE, none of that. Rude. Rude. But I am about to not lose this free money though. Like we do still have ore. It's in here, so. I wish I knew when this happened, why it happens. I wonder if like gotta redo the engines. No, everything restarted. We should be good. Cargo losing stability. Bro, I know. I know. Is that rotation on right shift? I never press right shift, so I hope not. Rotation, toggle. Yeah, no. Still didn't do it. Join the Galactic Empire and crush the rebellion. If it were that easy. If only. Turn it off and on. Still rude. So can we extract on some of these, hopefully? Ah, so these are some of the ones I've already scanned. Nice. Alright, Grecium. You know what? I'm just gonna get whatever I can get at this point, because I would like to not blow up with Montanium aboard. So we will fracture. Is about where it needs to be. Bring it down a little bit. 213 left for the dragon. I mean, somebody has 213 points to attack that dragon. Exclamation attack, somebody in here. Can you play this with a controller? Not that I'm aware of. I mean, you can, but like, the question I have is, will there be enough binds? Like, on keyboard, I feel like I don't have enough binds, but there are people who play with this on controller regularly, so I don't know if I would try it for myself, but because I like playing on keyboard. But since flight sticks work, I feel like somebody's gonna figure it out and make it work. And I get the feeling that somebody already probably has a loadout pre-made for controllers for other people to be able to play pretty nicely as well. So it would not surprise me if somebody's already got a controller already prepped, like a loadout made specifically for people who like to play with controllers to play this easily. All copper, let's go. Still, that was holding out on us. All right, pop in some bounty or palantir action. Get a glimpse of your future for 48 hours. See all events before they happen. That's dope. Oh wait, that one's still not even cracked. Scan it. Hurry up. Is that one not cracked as well? Okay, no, it's extracted. Let's see. Whoa! Oh, man, almost crashed. Alright, so let's see. Let's see this one. I was hoping to get one. Yeah, see, I was just hoping to get some more copper. Bet. So now we. Landing gears down, pull it back up.
Landing gear down.
Pull it back up. Take the mining laser off.
Landing gear up.
Rotation lock. Rotation lock. Yep, it might just be stuck like that. Oh well. Let's watch TV. Sometimes you gotta watch TV, man. Alright, so let's go back to Orison and then land, and then we're done here. I'm gonna go land, set this ore to get refined in the refinery, and then we're golden. Now the question I have is, will I be able to actually turn to find my way to where we need to go? Since it won't let us rotate. Let's see if anybody else is stuck. Yep. Still can't like turn. This is weird. I'm not used to this.
Shield system offline.
Okay, so I'll notify everyone here when a new event is coming for 48 hours, but only for nice. I mean, I feel like we're nice here. Gotta try to use a rock to let you land and exit ship. I am torn on even doing anything silly with this. So I feel like there's got to be a way. I had never considered that I could boost in reverse. I get the feeling it's broken, but I'm gonna try it anyways. If it's gonna let me do it, I'm gonna do it. So now the question is, can I go far enough back? Landing gear not much good in this position either. I would thought true. As long as it's down, or as long as it's up, I'm happy. Because I'm hoping that I can find an angle to. You know what? I just turn. If I turn off the route, I should be able to see something that I can maybe like push toward. So this should work. If I can, maybe that. I don't know what that is. But if I just like hold. No, that looks like we'll be able to get to that one faster. I just need to be able to push up to find my way over another landmark so that we can mark it as a thing I can select to possibly. You know what sucks about the golem? What? Security post per shot? Come on. I don't care if we have to go to security post per shot at this point. I just want to. It's like it's almost in the window. Come on, get in the box. No toilet? Ah, true. Dumpy. No dumpies. No dumpies. You play the song Interstellar in the background while doing this. I mean, to be fair, this game does have a pretty bomb soundtrack. So, like, yes. So I feel like the soundtrack alone could make it work. There we go. So this should make it to where. Matter of fact, turn it off. Nope. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yes. That's all we needed, baby. It's all about creative solutions to interesting problems. We made it work. So now we just gotta smooth our way out to Orison, go land, get this quantanium refined, and then we're gravy. Let go, let go. We're done here. So that means, yes, we're gonna be leaving here in a few minutes, but worth it, because we got this quantanium that I'm just still stoked that it is still in the inventory. We still have the quantanium. That's so powerful, man.
Quantum drive is now off.
All right, where is it? Oh no. It did it again. Okay, there we go. We at least get to turn some. Whew. It was briefly broken, and then it unbroke. It was like, I'm just playing. You good? You good? I was just messing with you. I was just joshing. It's kind of rude, actually, but you know, just joshing. Brand new game just hopped in. I feel like we play Interstellar at some point, hardstyle, if we just are like doing some weird stuff. Instead of adjusting the entire contents with the cargo warning panel. No, I'm about to land, bro. Also, where's the timer on the broken cargo, bro? Like, can I get a timer? What happened to like letting me know how much time I have left? How dare you? Fix it. Fix it. All right, so now I just gotta remember which one of these. I feel like it's that one, right? Over there.
Drive is now
That looks like one of the ones that we can actually land at. Because we need one of those like immediately. I don't even want to be in this view. I just want to find a place to land. That's the only thing I dislike about some of these cities. Like 20 kilometers is a long way, man. Like, let me just get in here. Also, this is a gas giant, bro. Like, come on. Are we fine? Did you finish the Southern game? We did not. I just did not have enough time to get into it today. Because I went to go get an oil change. I was like, this should be quick. Went to get an oil change. Figured to knock it out real quick. Like, because we got a little trippy trip we're taking tomorrow. So I was like, we'll do this, and it'll be gravy. Man, we got there. I forgot that my brakes was squeaking. So, like, bro was like, hey, bro, you need new pads and rotors. So, like, so it was like, here, just replace all of the pads and rotors. Bro was like, yeah, that'll be $1,300. So I was like,
What had happened was we can't do $1,300.
I only got $1,300. And he was like, I was like, is there any earth where we can do this for less than $1,300? Because I do not have that right now. And he was like, tell you what, I'll get you for $1,000 clean out the door. And I was like, with the oil change and the tire rotation, I was like, all right, cool, do it. So he did it. And he called me back like 15 minutes later. I was like, and what had happened was, we can't do it for less than $1,100. I was like, well, then we just can't do it then. Thought all streamers bought new cars every 2 years. Not this one. Ain't nobody balling like that. Is this game still buggy? This game's going to be buggy for the foreseeable future. I'd yellow. It's a great game, but yes, it is still buggy.
shield system online.
Can you tell me which hangar you got me at? Nice. Over here. All right. Not a large hangar. I wasn't expecting a large hangar, but I mean, it's a hangar. It's somewhere for me to land and, like, you know, not have this quantanium try to explode in my cargo hold, since they've already told me that it's a problem right now. New car and StarCitizen every 2 years, basically. I got a new ship every couple of years. Nobody got the new whip every 2 years, though. Alright, so that's what we need to do. We need to get closer to that edge. Land right here and then store this thing immediately. Turn it off. Get out right now. Get out right now. 2023 Audi S5 you can grab for a good price. Man, any good price on it, 2023 Audi is too far out of my budget. Like, I have 3 payments left on the Murano, and then it is paid for. There is no earth where I am trying to take on another car payment right now. It would have to be the deal of a lifetime for me to consider another car note.
Vehicle retrieval system.
This close to paying it off?
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Did the quantanium just go off? Yes. Yes, it did.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
All right, and on that note, I'm out. Don't forget, fam, your presence is present. I appreciate the gift. There are tens of thousands of streams you could have gone to, but you decided to stick around for this one.
To shreds, you say?
It is shredded, absolutely. I'm absolutely honored that you would spend time in this stream because, for all intents and purposes, you didn't have to be here. The only thing I could ever ask you to do is show your face. Your presence is present. I appreciate the gift. Thank you. Thank you for it. You allow me to continually live my dream of being an entertainer, and it is an honor to be able to continually do it. So, don't forget, if you leave the tab up, I'm not going to rate anybody today, but if you leave the tab up, you will continually gain points for your house. If you have not been sorted into a house, type in !house. Good to see you, DJ DKC Vet and Michi. Good to see you. But yeah, type in !house, get sorted into a house, and then leave the stream up, and then, you know, hang out. And then next time we come back, you can fight dragons and beat them joints. Because them dragons, they're not going to beat themselves, man. For real, for real. Serena, thank you for showing up for the stream. Hey, Darkman Doug, welcome back. 53 months of sub support.
Beater.
If only there was a dragon happening right now. But yeah, also, if you hit the sub button, you get points. So you just got 600 points for your house. But I'm a dip because it's time for me to go. Lala's home. I was streaming until Lala got home, and guess who pulled in like 15 minutes ago? So I was trying to make sure to finish and dock before I dipped out, and then it's time for family time. So appreciate you. Love your faces, love your butts. Got here late. Sorry, fam. I didn't start too late because, again, oil change turned into brand new brake pads and rotors, which, I mean, we needed because they were squeaky, but like, going through a drive-through hurt because I was like, man, I'm sorry for their ears. So it needed to happen. Just didn't really have $1,000 to spend right now. So luckily payday is next week. So I'm gonna shout out. Love your faces, love your butts. I'm trying to hopefully be here for an early morning stream if we can knock one out, like a short one, but we'll see. Be excellent to one another. I'm DeejayKnight. I'm out.